Hello, my name is Ruben Becerra. This is my project, Yelp Reviews. Tell us how you really feel. So for this project, I'm making a model that does natural language processing. I am taking reviews and trying to predict whether or not they are positive or negative. And I think this is important because there is not a standard review system and people write reviews differently. So it's good to tell if a review is positive or negative. This is a run-of-the-mill tech stack I used with a special emphasis on inbounds learn. And this is a generic Yelp review. And so as you can see, it has user data, location data, and some other social metadata. But what I really care about are the stars and the review text. So my first model, I had five classes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 stars. And my model performed poorly. It's hard to distinguish between 1 and 2, 4 and 5, and then 3 is just everywhere. So to combat this, I combined the 1 and 2 stars into a negative class, and then I combined the 4 and 5 stars to a positive class. And because the 3 stars are ambiguous, I omitted those for now. So now I have 2 classes again, negative and positive, and this is where I spent the majority of my time now with these 2 classes. So the first thing I do is I take the review data and I have to tokenize it. And for my latest model, I used unigrams and bigrams. So I have those. And then after that, I create a random forest classifier. And for training purposes only, I oversampled the negative reviews. And these are the final results that I got. So if we see my confusion matrix, my model is pretty good at catching positive reviews, but it misses a lot of negative reviews. And so I was trying to improve that. So my recall for negative is 82%, and I wanted to be able to catch the negative reviews. All right. My model identified these as the 10 most important words: great, amazing, best, delicious, good, friendly, love, worst, definitely, awesome. There were over 6,000 features, but these are just the top 10. So this is an example of my model misclassifying a negative review and thinking it's positive. I'm from LA with local friends and was told this place is amazing. This place had delicious food, but the service was awful. They were all rude. Service is everything to me. So if we look at the first couple sentences, the words amazing and delicious pop up. If we go back a slide, we see that the second most important word is amazing and the fourth most important word is delicious. So this is probably why my model misclassified this one. And even though it goes on to say awful and rude, it still was not enough to overcome the amazing and delicious. On the flip side, we see this other example where my model thought this is a negative review, but it's actually a 5-star review. So we see it says sucks, totally sucks that I can't change what I get regularly there. So good, I get the same thing every time, and somehow it tastes better every time. We'll keep going back again and again. Everyone needs to go here. It's Subway, but with pizza. I'm getting hungry already. About to head over to custom built pizza. Yum. So if we look in the first line, we see sucks 3 times. And I think that's what really tipped my model to negative. Even though it says yum and everyone needs to go there and it's a really good pizza place, my model couldn't get over that they use sucks so many times. So just like in the last post, the longer they are, the more complicated language they contain, like similes, metaphors, and sarcasm. And my model has a difficult time picking those up. Like in the first post, people rate things differently. The food was amazing, but the service was terrible. And so they said the service is more important than the food. So they got a negative rating. And there is no standard rating system. I only used Yelp data, but in other reviews, they go up to 10 stars, or there can be 1, 2, and 3, or it can be some other weird metric that they decide to use. And in the future, I would like to spin up an AWS and feed in more data so I can have better training. And I would like to actually have longer n-grams to try to combat the sarcasm. So I used 1 and 2 pairs. And if I could do 3-word pairs or 4-word pairs, that might help me out. And then I'd want to try to tackle this neutral problem I have with it being ambiguous. And that's it. Thank you.